From Old Key West, and welcome to another Disney day. I did just step out of the room without the camera. You won't be surprised to hear, quite an important thing to leave behind, so I had to run back for it. Today we are going to be going to the Magic Kingdom, which is always an amazing day, and we've got Genie Plus today. We've booked Big Thunder Mountain as our first return time. We're going to try and ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train in standby, either first thing or last thing at the end of the day. We're going to be staying for fireworks tonight. We've got a reservation at Ohana for dinner, and I have a preview for the new Guardians of the Galaxy attraction, which I'm so excited for. So we're having one of those mornings. I will just warn you, this can happen when every single bus comes around except the one you want. So we've had 2 Animal Kingdom, 1 Hollywood Studios and an Epcot, and no Magic Kingdom.
Even a training bus.
Even a training bus, yes. So you do get that sometimes. It can be a bit frustrating because everything seems to be coming apart from the one that you need. But don't worry, it will always turn up, and it shouldn't be too long. Here he is. And here we are back in the Magic Kingdom. It is looking pretty busy, but that is just because it's park opening. But walking into this park, there is nothing like it. So we are going to head straight to Big Thunder Mountain, I think, to do our return time. Oh, the horse is just on his way there. We'll go into the Emporium later and obviously check out what's going on in there. I just saw some new mugs that might be appropriate for Becky, just quickly at the corner of my eye then. We'll go and have a look at those later. And I think once we've ridden Big Thunder Mountain, next on the agenda is to make a return time for Peter Pan, and then we'll go and ride something in standby, possibly Pirates, because Lisa has never done Pirates. So that is definitely got to be done. Yeah, and also today we want to ride Dumbo, because that is something I've never done in all of my trips, which is unbelievable, but I haven't. So we're definitely going to ride that today as well. Let's just have a little photo pass just before we head over to the ride. These kind of things happen. We have been derailed from going to Big Thunder Mountain because I managed to fall over. So if anyone saw that, by the way, yes, that was me. I'd like to say it was to do with my TM, but actually I got my foot caught. When you go over to Liberty Square, it's like a brick kind of thing on the floor, and I just got my foot caught, and I felt myself, I almost rescued it, didn't I? I kind of like...
It was good. I just didn't catch her in time. I tried, and there was a lot of waving, but
it just happened so quickly. But yeah, I kind of like stumbled like forward, and I just couldn't like stop myself falling on the ground. So I have cut myself. So we are going to test out the first aid services. Always good to show you something new in the vlogs. I'll spare you the injury detail underneath, but basically you can see we're bleeding, there's stuff going on, and I have hurt my knee as well, so let's head in here. Okay, we are fixed up. The first aid centres here are like a mini hospital, aren't they? They're just so amazing.
So good. Good service. Straight in.
Yeah, they just sorted me out. I've got a band-aid on here. It is bleeding through, so she has given me some extra ones because it was really deep. I don't know, I obviously like saved myself using my hand and somehow then really cut my hand. I have a band-aid on here and an ice pack. It really was quite painful. You know, I like to show you a real Disney day. These are the type of things that can happen, so just be careful. She was saying like, where did I fall over, and I said it was just like on a bit of uneven like brick like surface, and she was saying normally it's the train tracks. You know, I always tell you guys to watch out for like those tram or train track things on Main Street. They're really bad, and curbs during fireworks where people like trip off the curb. She was saying those are the most common, and I did say to her like, oh, is it mainly kids? She was like, nope. Loads of adults fall over, so at least I'm not alone. I feel better knowing that it's not just me. So we should still be able to make our Big Thunder Mountain anyway. So I'm just going to sit here for a second with this ice pack on, and then we're going to get back underway and resume normal services. So yeah, great, excellent. So I'm so sorry.
You took it extremely well. You're only human.
And we're being entertained by a band while we're sitting here recovering. And the country bears are out. Love waving to them as we go by. There's obviously something very exciting at this particular kiosk. What do they have here? Oh, breakfast sandwich, that must be it. Yep, it's morning time, so that makes sense. We're potentially going to ride Splash Mountain, but we will leave that towards the end of the day, because obviously getting soaked is not the best thing when it's early in the morning, so we'll try that a bit later on. But it's always good fun. I just wanted to mention as well something that I forgot. A lot of people ask about transportation times. The bus this morning from Old Key West, it's around 15 minutes, but the problem you can have is waiting for a bus. So my advice whenever you're going anywhere is allow yourself an hour. By the time you get out of your room, get to the bus stop, wait for the bus, get on the bus, get into the park, or whether you're going to an ADR at another resort or something, it can take you a while to get around, so always allow yourself an hour and then you should be okay no matter what you're doing. Yeah, I think we're definitely okay. Somebody said they thought Big Thunder Mountain was down, but it doesn't appear to be unless something's going on. Let's go and scan in and see if they say anything. The hair did not survive. Oh gosh. A bit windswept. We love Big Thunder, that was amazing. I always like about that ride, it feels quite long, so even if you've waited quite a long time, which obviously we didn't today, but it's just amazing, it's so fun. We love it. And just before we got on the ride, I made our next Genie Plus return time for Pirates. And we've got around an hour until then, so we're gonna go and get ourselves a drink, just revive ourselves after our strange morning, and then we can figure out our plan of action. I know Lisa wants to do Philhar Magic, so we're gonna do that as well. We're just gonna make a brief stop in the pin store on the way to get a drink, just to see if they have the elusive 2022 pin we're looking for. I'm not seeing one, but they do have all of the World Showcase ones here. They've got Japan, Italy, Norway here. Yeah, I didn't realise they'd have those here in this store. This was the offending falling over spot earlier, so it's like these. I tripped in it, so just be really careful because it is a little bit uneven here. Yeah, this is what the first aid lady was talking about. These, also a hazard. I feel like today's advice is based around not tripping over. And the piano guy is here by Casey's. He's amazing. Doubled up on Starbucks drinks, which are currently in a precarious position. Literally. But I'm trying to finish one, and then I've only got one to carry. This is probably the most crowded we've seen it so far. Sometimes if the pathways are a bit narrower, or people are using this as a way to get from one place to the other, it can just suddenly seem crowded. And standby for this is 45 minutes, and there is a few people coming into the lightning lane, but that's fine. Sometimes you get a lot of people arriving at once.
Run up your white flag, you scurvy scum, and bring me Captain Jack Sparrow.
Lover! Strike your feathers, dearie. Show up your flock.
Hey! Send them hints to Davy Jones. It's the rum they want.
So we're all done with Pirates. We love that, as always. Lisa loved it.
definitely
Yep.
worth a go.
Yep, she wanted to know about the drop, so that was good. She needed to brace herself for that. And it was so funny. When I fell over, I was saying to Lisa, I'm not going to tell my mum because she'll be worried, because she worries about things like that. But I forgot that she watches my Instagram stories, so I had a message from her just before we were getting on saying, oh no, you fell over, are you okay? So I just called her to tell her that I'm fine. She was like, oh my gosh, be careful, what are you doing? So yes, I couldn't hide it. Mums are always so worried. So we've got a plan of action. We're now going to go and have a cheeseburger egg roll, which is quite nice, or cheeseburger spring roll. I always call it an egg roll because we've got Ohana later. We do not want to eat anything too much. And then we have a return time for Little Mermaid. We're also going to go and do Philhar Magic. We have our lunch for today. We both have cheeseburger spring rolls. They are amazing. Got to get ketchup. Always get ketchup. They are not right without it. It does come with this, what did she say it was? Aioli? Some kind of like, I don't know what it is, but for me, it's ketchup every time. They're perfect if you just want something like not too much at lunchtime. Here we go. We're going to give this a try. I hope it's not boiling hot. Yeah, I hope I'm not going to burn my mouth. So good. Yeah, they're amazing, aren't they? So good.
See inside a bit more there.
Yeah, let's get a little cross section going on. So there's some kind of like green, is that like pickles probably? Which are not normally my thing, but I think it's pickle, like little chopped up bits of pickle.
Yeah.
Okay, those cheeseburger egg rolls were everything. A massive thumbs up from Lisa as well. She was a fan of those. Definite snack recommendation. And we're now going to go over to Little Mermaid. There was just a parade, Festival of Fantasy, and I thought it was at 3. It's currently now 12:30, so I guess it like started at 12. So maybe there's 2, or maybe it's at 12. I will look at the app and consult it and let you guys know. Quick stop at the, Rogue Balloon. Oh my. Quick stop at the fanciest restrooms in all of the kingdom, certainly on the outside anyway. The Rapunzel restrooms. So we've got a 30-minute wait for Small World, and let's see what Peter Pan is. Someone asked me recently in the vlogs, why do I look at the standby times instead of going on the app? I do go on the app. I just look at them as we're going past as well, which is 90 minutes. I really just do that for information for you guys. So here we are at Little Mermaid. It's a 60-minute wait, so we are going to get in our lightning lane very happily.
What's this? You've come to a stop. Maybe it's that sea witch.
So that was awesome as always. Lisa just pointed out this cloud. We're slightly concerned about the greyness of that. We're hoping that doesn't develop into anything, so I don't have my umbrella today. So when we were getting on that ride, I made a return time for Dumbo, which I've never ever done before, so I can't believe that in 20 years we're finally going to ride Dumbo. And we might just go and have a look at the Barnstormer. I don't know what the wait time is, but we've got about 25 minutes. I've also never done that, unbelievably, so maybe we can get 2 attractions I've never ever done right now. I think it's 20, so yep, it is. Let's do this. And we're just looking longingly at Fantasyland Station. We are so hoping that the railroad is coming back soon, because it just feels like forever that it's been closed. And you can see Tron over here and the canopy that's now up. We will go on the People Mover later so that you guys can see the progress. Obviously it's not a mega thrill ride, but it's still going to be fun. Okay, we're in. The seats were quite low to get into, weren't they? We were struggling to get in because it's really low down. I've taken my ears off, but they're in my hand. Woo! Blink and you miss it. That might be the shortest ride ever. That's probably why it doesn't ever have a long wait time, because you wouldn't want to wait long for that. But it was really good. It was fun. And now time for another new attraction to us. Let's do Dumbo. They basically just tell you, I think, to go and find a Dumbo when you get let through. A little bit like the Mad Tea Party ride. You just sort of go and find your own teacup. And you guys probably already know this, but there are actually 2 of the attractions. So there's this one and then there's one over there. So I think one they use for Lightning Lane, and I think the other one is the standby. I believe that's how it works anyway. And looks like we have a little control here as well for moving up and down. You're in control. I think so. Here we go. Get some good views. Yeah, we're nice and high now. I quite like being high. You can get some good views over the park. Yeah, we've gone for the high up and staying up here. Whoa! Actually, that moves quite abruptly when you go up and down. Oh,
As far as we can go.
I think we might be. Oh, I see. So all the Dumbos come up to the same level, and then when we're done, we're going. I'm now over in Tomorrowland. I'm just about to exit the park, get on the monorail and go across to Epcot to go and do the Guardians of the Galaxy preview. I'm going to meet Paige over there. She's a subscriber I met yesterday. I think I told you guys that. Lisa doesn't have a park hopper ticket, and I did ask and they said no, park hopper rules apply, so that's that. But it's fine. Lisa's absolutely fine here. She's got a plan in mind. She wants to ride Small World. She's going to do that, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to do more rides, eat at Ohana, and have a whole evening here in the Magic Kingdom. And for those of you who may be looking for the purple wall for your photos, it's here between Tomorrowland and the Tomorrowland Terrace restaurant, and I believe this is where they have the dessert parties. I don't know if there's something that's happening at the moment, but I think this is where it usually is, and the viewing area is kind of out over there. And if you don't know what a dessert party is, they have them when the fireworks shows are happening, so you can view the fireworks and eat desserts at the same time. It's that time of day, it's time for the fan to come out. It's definitely warm now. And for those of you wondering, because I know 100% I will get this question in the comments as to why we didn't just change our day to go to Epcot today. I know everyone will say, if Lisa wanted to ride it, why didn't you change to Epcot today? I did give her the option when I booked the preview, and she said, no, I want to leave it as it is. We've got everything in place. We've got Ohana tonight, so I did give her the option. It's not that we couldn't have changed it. She was fine not doing it. She gets very motion sick, so yeah, it's fine. But I just wanted to mention that because I know I will probably get hundreds of comments about that otherwise. I've arrived at Epcot. Hopefully you got a really good look over the construction walls as we were coming in on the monorail, and I did see a really long line, which I think is going to have something to do with these Guardians of the Galaxy previews. I don't know what the situation is. I've got a return time, it's told me between 3 and 3:30, but if that line is people waiting to do the preview, we could be there for some time. I'm not sure. I've got no idea what to expect, so we're going to get inside and maybe head for where I saw that line and just see what's going on. And I think I told you yesterday I'm meeting up with a lovely subscriber, Paige, who I met in Hollywood Studios yesterday. She's here in Epcot today, and since I have a +1, I offered for her to come and ride it with me, so I'm going to message her and see if we can meet up, and hopefully we will be able to get on it. And they have a very nice goofy topiary for Flower and Garden right here at the entrance. I love this entrance music to Epcot so much that they have now. It's amazing. And I would absolutely love to jump in line for Spaceship Earth and do a sneaky little ride on that, but it is not about that today. We're definitely on a mission just for this one thing. Okay, it would seem that this is the line for the Guardians preview. We are back here at Connections Cafe. This is pretty real. I don't know how long this is going to take. I hope it's not going to take too long because Lisa and I have a 5:20 reservation at Ohana. Yeah, that won't be good. I can't miss that, so we'll see what happens. So we are about to go on the ride. I'm so excited. This is amazing. And here's Paige. I met Paige yesterday and she said she'd be here in Epcot, so we are going to ride this together. We are so excited. We can't wait to get inside. This queuing area is very relaxing, isn't it? I like this. And there are so many people here for this preview today. I didn't know what to expect, and honestly there were like thousands of people here.
He has suggested that if I want to start my journey of understanding the complex and intricate Terran mind, I should look no further than the sage words of a great Terran classic, Hooked on a Feeling. I still do not fully cover the civilizations across the cosmos.
educational campuses, medical biodomes.
What idea was it to save Xandar?
It was well. We had this cafe plan, and we said,
I am Nova Prime Irani Rayan, commander of the Nova Corps. On behalf of all Xandarians, I hope you have enjoyed exploring the wonders of Xandar. As you have seen, your world and ours were born of the same moment, one which you refer to as the Big Bang. As such, we are all galactic neighbors in a vast universe which we and countless others share. For you to travel to Xandar would take 2.5 million years, assuming you had a ship that could fly at the speed of light. It is our desire to share this wondrous technology with your people, so that together we might explore new worlds and create a brighter tomorrow. And now, as the culmination of the wonders of Xandar, you will be teleported to a Nova ship above your planet for a demonstration of the cosmic generator.
Welcome, people of Epcot, Epcoters, Epcotians, citizens of Epcot. Does anyone know what they call themselves? What? I'm on. Someone needs to tell me what I'm on. Welcome, Epcot Terrans. I am Centurion Talmeric, and we're just about ready to teleport you up to the ship for the demonstration. As you're about to enter a secure Nova area, I must ask you to put away your Terran communication devices at this time.
So we just got off the ride. I'm not sure if my hair survived it. It was incredible, wasn't it?
Absolutely,
it was
amazing.
Incredible. It's amazing. I can't even say enough about it. I wasn't allowed to film, but just do it. So good, so fun. Unlike anything else I would say they've got at Disney, completely different. It's just brilliant. We're buzzing now, we're so excited.
That's amazing, we just want to do it again.
Yeah, we just want to go again, it was so good. Okay, so I'm just heading out of Epcot. I thought I would just quickly speak about the ride. I know very briefly, Paige and I were just so excited afterwards. I just wanted to let you know a bit about it. I've just got myself a strawberry acai lemonade. Love these, I practically downed the whole thing. I'm so thirsty. Yeah, the Guardians ride, it is awesome, so good. I don't even really know how I would describe it in terms of like thrill rides at Disney. Amazing, it was so good. Basically it is a roller coaster, so it's an indoor roller coaster, but it spins as well, like on the track, like the ride vehicles spin. Pre-show stuff is amazing. You launch really quickly, like backwards at the beginning of the attraction. It's just great. Like, it is one of those rides that is so fun. I'm someone who's a bit of a ride wimp, as you know. I was fine on it, I loved it. I just laughed the whole way round. It wasn't frightening, it was very, very smooth. So good, I can't say enough good things. We loved it. I couldn't film on there, like I said, I wasn't allowed to film anything, and they are quite strict on that. It does say like no filming on the actual attraction. But yeah, if you've got a trip coming up, definitely try and get on that attraction. I think it opens the end of May, so probably by the time you're watching this it'll already be open, but it's just absolutely fantastic. I loved it. And now I'm gonna head back on the monorail. I'm gonna go to the Polynesian resort to meet Lisa. She's been doing some things in the Magic Kingdom. She said it wasn't without some bloopers though, so who even knows what that means? We'll find out when we meet up with her. As long as she didn't fall over, it's fine. We've had quite enough of that today. But we're gonna go and eat at Ohana, and then we're gonna be going back into the Magic Kingdom. I've got us a return time for Haunted Mansion. When we get back there, we're gonna be watching the fireworks. We're gonna try and do PhilharMagic and some other stuff. So yeah, the day is not over yet. It's quite exhausting. It has been a long old day, but a day just full of new experiences. We've done Dumbo, we've done Barnstormer, we've done the Guardians ride. I mean, what an incredible day. So I've arrived here at the Polynesian. I'm in the elevator. I don't know if the lighting is very good. I have met so many of you guys today. Honestly, I'm gonna give a shout out to everyone later, and Lisa is already here, so let's go and find her. Okay, we're all checked in for Ohana. I've rescued Lisa. We'll tell you about her antics later. She's good though, she's all good. So we are seated in Ohana. I feel like I'm very bright by this window. It's really weird being here during the day, like daylight hours. This is quite an early reservation, but I'm feeling very good to be sitting down. It has been a kind of crazy day today. I feel like I've been like zipping around all over the place. I don't know how much I've vlogged because I have met so many of you guys today, like I was saying earlier. And in a minute I probably am going to start to go through letting you know who I've seen, because I've seen so many people both in the Magic Kingdom and in Epcot. But it's nice to have a sit down. We're going to have a relaxing dinner. We're not in a rush. We've both been saving ourselves since our cheeseburger spring roll. That's really the only thing we've had today. And Lisa's been filling me in. So while her disaster didn't involve falling over, it did involve Lisa accidentally went into Monsters Inc. laugh floor thinking she was going on the People Mover.
It can happen.
Apparently it can. Yeah.
Signs everywhere. There are People Mover signs, like above, like
yeah, right. They're all the way along, aren't they? Yeah, I get.
And then
it's fair enough. It's fair enough. Yeah, the People Mover signs are like all the way along, so I do get how that happened. But I'm so sorry that happened because you didn't like it. You wanted to get out, didn't you?
I didn't give it a chance, I don't think. But I did manage to find the exit before I saw it through, which I kind of regret in a way. I'd already done the long bit, but just like
the pre-show, yeah.
But I didn't have a specific time frame to work with, so you know, I had to be.
If you thought you were getting on the People Mover and you got Monsters Inc. laugh floor, that is quite different. So I can see why you would just like, let's get out of here. But you did go on the People Mover afterwards, didn't you?
I did that. Then I went on the carousel.
Nice.
And I did Small World.
Love it.
Which I absolutely love.
Amazing. And I did book us a Haunted Mansion return for after our dinner. So we're going to be doing that, which was on the agenda for today. So we've got more Magic Kingdom to come, but we just needed a break. It's, yeah, got to have that break.
It'll be really good for me because I've not really done anything in the evening. I'm really done any rides in the evenings. Great, and fireworks.
Yeah. Nighttime rides. It's open till 11 tonight, so.
And that is pretty apt, really, for the Haunted Mansion late at night, make it extra spooky.
Yes, it is spookier in the dark. How much energy we're going to have later, we'll see how we get on, because it's been kind of crazy today, but we're going to do our best. We haven't got an early morning tomorrow, so it's all good. Okay, so the bread situation continues to evolve. So we now are back to coconut bread. Since I've been back the last couple of times, they've had these little rolls that were really nice. I'm kind of upset that they've gone away because they were great. Then we have a salad, which I think looks pretty much, yeah, pretty standard kind of garden salad there. We now have the part that is ultimately the most exciting for me, which is the noodles and the pot stickers and the broccolini. I do wish they still had the vegetable. They had like water chestnuts and stuff in it before. That was really good, but still, this is amazing as always. I can smell those noodles. We're going to get into this. And here is how the shrimp and steak and chicken are served. This is a little bit different than last time, so it's in like smaller bowls, which is good actually. I think that might be a little bit less than they brought last time, because last time it was like entirely too much, so that's good. We do have a couple more pot stickers because obviously, and I'm just having some pot stickers and noodles now. I might go as far as to say this might be my favourite thing to eat ever. That is a bold statement, but I think it might be a true statement. I love them. We were totally defeated by the food. It was so good as always. Like, the food has been consistently amazing, like the last few trips, definitely. I mean, it always has, but so good. And the good thing about Ohana, the soft drinks are like unlimited and you can have whatever you want. So I always get a nice cup of tea, especially if you're British. If you do love a cup of tea, I know lots of people do, but I know the Brits, we love our tea. So if you come to Ohana, you can always ask for a hot tea with some milk, and then you can have that with your dessert. And while we're here, I just wanted to shout out some of you guys who we've met today. We have met so many people. We met Kirsten by the castle this morning, so hi to you. And also while we were by the castle, just before my falling over incident, we met April, so hi April. And then when we were just about to get into first aid, we met Amanda. So poor Amanda met me while I was just bleeding outside the first aid place, so hi to you as well. And also we met Mike and his family while we were sat having our Starbucks. And I did meet a lot of other people when I was over in Epcot, but I will obviously at the end of the day let you know who I met there as well. Had a great day chatting to people. The dessert has arrived and we're just marveling at this scoop of ice cream. It's probably hard to tell how big this is, but this ice cream is massive and the ice cream here is so good as well. It's just incredible.
I fully appreciate the size of that.
One of the things I was going to tell you about Lisa, she loves ice cream. I don't know many people as obsessed with ice cream as Lisa. It's one of her favourite things ever. So this is extremely exciting to you, isn't it? You're happy about this. Oh, there we go with the sauce. I just don't really know what just happened. They brought us some hot towels, which Lisa was trying to use. And she was like, oh, this is really wet. I don't think, and she just rang out a flannel into the dessert, which luckily we're finished with. But it's like you didn't know there was dessert on that plate.
That was total autopilot. It was like, oh, I haven't run my flannel out now. Just bring it out.
And just like that, we are back, and it seems to be golden hour. It is very beautiful here at the Magic Kingdom when the light is just hitting everything the right way. We love it. I thought Lisa was right behind me, but she's having trouble. I'm returning. I was literally talking to Lisa and I turned around and she wasn't there. She had some sort of issue. We're gonna head straight for the Haunted Mansion. It's gonna be time for our return time pretty soon. Then probably PhilharMagic. We might try and do Splash Mountain. We're gonna see how our energy levels are. Right, we're back here by the Haunted Mansion. It looks extremely busy. There's a big line. So the wait time is 50 minutes. I actually thought it would have been longer than that. But Lisa's excited for this. She hasn't done it for a long time, loves it. But it's not dark, so it's not super creepy, but it's always creepy inside the mansion, so that's the main thing. And when we scan in on this one, we should get the spooky noise. Let's see what happens.
Perfect, thank you.
Did you hear it?
Oh, was that?
Oh, I heard it. I don't know if anyone on the vlog heard it, but hopefully you did. Comment below if you heard the creepy Haunted Mansion sound.
Library is well stocked with priceless first editions. Only ghost stories.
Okay, that was everything as always. And as you're exiting the Haunted Mansion, if you look up here, now the zoom is broken on the camera, unfortunately. Here. This is Mr. Toad. So always say hello to Mr. Toad when you're on your way out. Any little Mr. Toad nods around the park, we love it. So now we are heading on to PhilharMagic with the new Coco scene. I love the new Coco scene on this, so if you haven't done it, definitely get in here, it's amazing. We thought it was closed for a second there, but no, we're good, we're good. I wouldn't have thought there's going to be many people in here because most people are getting a space for the fireworks. We are going to watch them, potentially from behind the castle, just because we've taken a look at the crowds out the front and it's not pretty. Oh wow, how long were we in there? I thought that show was only like a few minutes. It's really dark now. PhilharMagic is honestly so enjoyable. Like if you grew up in the era of the classic Disney films like Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, it's just one of the most enjoyable things in the park, I think. You love it as well, don't you?
Yeah.
It's so great. And the Coco scene's great, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, I haven't seen that. It's the only one I haven't seen. And
did that make you want to see it?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks funny.
It's so good, it's amazing. And now we're just going to stake out a little spot for the fireworks, I think. I'm very illuminated by the carousel all of a sudden, I'm right in front of it. But yeah, we're probably going to, what do you want to do? Watch from back here, do you think? So we are back behind the castle, ready to watch the fireworks in a bit. I am not very well lit here, so I do apologise, I don't know what I look like. It's the end of the day, it's not a good look, but there we are. This is just Disney realness, this is what you look like after the end of a long day. But I just wanted to do a shout out to everyone who we've met today. I'm going to go through everybody quite quickly because there are quite a few people here. So we met Lacey, Mandy, Craig and Michelle, and I think I met everyone there over in Epcot, so that's when I got there for the preview of Guardians, so hi to all of you guys. Then I met Alex and Althea in Starbucks when I was just getting my drink just after the ride, so I was probably super excited when I ran into you guys just after riding the ride, so hi to you as well. Then I met Kirsten just as I was getting on the monorail, and also Victoria, Morgan and Melissa, and I rode the monorail back with you guys and we had a really nice chat, so hi to all of you. I hope you had a great last bit of your trip because you were heading home soon. And also on the monorail journey I met Joe, so the monorail was the place to be this afternoon, so hi to you as well. And then I ran into Sandra, who I actually met a couple of years ago. That was when I was over at the Polynesian. Karen and Victoria and Emily, who we met at Ohana. And since we've been here at the Magic Kingdom, I ran into Holly and also to Sophie, Jackie and Graham, and also to Neve, who I very, very fleetingly met back in 2019 at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. party, but we were just passing, so it was nice to speak to you today as well. So as you can see, we have met so many of you. We love having a little chat about everyone's trips. Always do come and say hello, and thank you to you guys for always coming and saying hi to us. I do try to shout out everybody. We've got some bells happening. Is this telling us it's nearly firework time? Or is it just telling us it's the time? I don't know. Fireworks, why not have a quick little ride on the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which Lisa has never done before.
Oh my goodness, this just keeps on giving.
I know, this day just keeps on going. After this, we are going to head out of the park. We're definitely going to have a quick look. Yeah, we're going to try, we're getting there. We're going to just go in the Emporium real quick, but yeah, then we are ready for our beds. And this ride said it was 20 minutes. It is literally a walk on, so no waiting. Obviously a good time to ride right after fireworks. There's little Piglet.
If you ask me, he'll never reach that tree.
It makes you feel just great, doesn't it? But have I ever wanted to know? Can it feel honey?
And the castle has its beautiful colours going on. We'll have a look at it at the front in a second. It always looks so good at night during these 50th celebrations. Ooh, it is getting breezy. Can you guys see how breezy that is? So we're just about to head out. I'm just having a little sit down and waiting for Lisa. She's just having a quick look in the Emporium. And as we were walking down Main Street then, somebody stopped me and they were like, oh, how's your knee? And I was thinking, oh, is that a subscriber? Did they see it on Instagram stories? But actually it was someone who saw me fall over this morning. There was someone who was just concerned. They were like, oh yeah, we saw you fall. I was like, oh no, I'm fine, thanks. But that is like my worst fear, is someone like actually seeing me do that. So people did see, but they were very, very lovely and they were concerned about it. But I think I'm going to end the vlog now. We're going to go straight back to Old Key West and I am so ready for bed. I think I just need to get in bed. It's been such a long day today. Lots of like moving around, obviously going off to Epcot, but what an incredible day at Disney today has been. We've done some stuff we've never done here in the Magic Kingdom. Getting to ride the Guardians ride was incredible. I met so many of you guys today. So although it's been tiring, it's just been one of the best days I've had here for such a long time. I've absolutely loved it. I hope you guys have enjoyed coming along with me, enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to make sure you're always notified when I upload a new vlog. And just a huge thank you for all of your support, liking, commenting, subscribing, both here and over on Instagram and everywhere else as well. You guys are amazing. So I'm going to go now. Tomorrow I am heading off to Epcot in the afternoon, and then we have dinner at Ale and Compass over at the Yacht Club. I'm going to have a little rest in the morning. I definitely think I need it. So I hope you guys are all well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
In just a few moments, you'll be on your way up to Space 220 aboard the Centauri space station. Life's Elevator, the latest